Government bailouts, a historic election, a shark attack off the coast of San Diego. These are just some of the stories that touched our lives in 2008.
Tonight, we take a look back at some of the images that made the news in the last 12 months.
We are one nation. We are one people. And our time for change has come.
I just don't want to see us fall backwards.
Tonight, we sure showed them what a comeback looks like.
Senator, I am honored to be chosen as your running mate.
It was a creed written into the founding documents that declared the destiny of a nation. Yes, we can. Thank you, New Hampshire.
This case is about whether denying marriage to lesbians and gay men is equal.
This is so incredible.
I may really get recognized in this world after all.
The passage of Prop 8 has
Marriage has always been between one man and one woman.
You take James, your partner for life.
We don't look at it as discrimination at all.
I do.
And anything that would treat people, one set of people differently under the law is the definition of discrimination.
Hold it up high, everyone.
White marriage is a civil right.
Back and you're going to jail.
Yes,
This is the best summer, the safest summer that we've had.
I think it's a shame that possibly a few people may have, as usual, ruined a good thing.
They went through the kitchen. They knew what they were doing.
To sustain long hours and dealing with... If you look at one of the guards the wrong way, you know, they might get beaten.
Tactically, they're very good. And so once they get to a point where they can board, it becomes very difficult to get them off.
We will protect our capital with the last drop of our blood.
He will no longer be in command. He will no longer be the leading force, which he has been for so many years.
These survivors are true survivors.
They delivering food and clothing.
Our call is for you to evacuate now.
A lot of strong waves, extreme high tides.
Homes lost, docks down, boats afloat.
When we got up, there was no house left. But we're okay.
This goes all the way out to the Ventura County line by the Santa Susana Pass.
We have basically gained the perfect storm.
Mother, don't let them take me.
There are minor girls who are pregnant and some who have children indicating sexual abuse.
I've never heard anything like it. It was like a roar.
Hold up. All right.
Sit down. People are bleeding and hurt here.
I'm deeply sorry that I did not live up to what was expected of me. I sincerely apologize.
There's nothing but sunshine hanging over me.
Conduct would make Lincoln roll over in his grave.
There's a very good chance someone could have been very seriously injured or even killed.
Well, it was total chaos. The injured were scattered throughout the building.
The interior looks like a war zone.
Decided to shake. His leg won't move. And everybody think it's going to fly.
Like dominoes, all the way down.
We heard the yelling, swam back. He was floating on his back.
It was typical great white shark behavior.
He leaves behind a family and a lot of friends that loved him.
What's happening? A plane crashed into a neighborhood. All black smoke and the house is on fire.
My wife and 2 babies and mother-in-law are in heaven with God.
The dog is here as he's getting up, and he swings the dog over the road. I could see them falling.
We are doing our very best to do a very fair and accurate investigation.
They found not only marijuana, but cocaine in bags, several hundred small Ziplocs. There were 2 scales in the shed, along with razors, a dish with residue, unused bags with residue.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant Seth Cravens guilty.
Harold Michael Nash, guilty.
I don't need to prove to anyone
that I'm innocent. Science just proved it.
Don't let nobody out here.
Conspiracy to commit a crime, count 2. Guilty. Conspiracy to commit kidnapping, count 3. Conspiracy to commit robbery, guilty.
I work my tail off.
If we cannot, as a democracy, train our own troops, then we are losing our country.
This is a preliminary notice that I'm laid off.
Don't balance the budget on the backs of our children.
We're simply borrowing from the future.
$33 million budget deficit.
Do you have no conscience? Nothing? Is anything sacred to you?
I think the city council has their head up their butt.
It's a one-time donation. This saves the fire pits for at least the next 18 months.
Ultimately, it is going to come down to supply and demand.
Over $500 a month in gas.
26.
We have never seen gas prices plummet this quickly.
That's amazing.
I hope you're confident about our economy. I am. I know Americans are concerned about our economic future. Our economy is structurally sound. We provide a booster shot for our economy.
Things are not getting better. They're getting worse.
We have been undergoing a period of financial market stress since last August. We know that a housing correction has precipitated this turmoil.
The reality is that we're in an urgent situation. We believe that this decisive government action is needed.
The government stepping in at this point and bailing out several firms creates a horrible precedent.
This is a mess that has been brought about by Wall Street.
The party is over for this compensation for CEOs who take the golden parachute as they drive their companies into the ground.
No one can say that they didn't see this coming.
It's almost like seeing a guy show up at the soup kitchen in high hat and tuxedo.
We cannot simply stand by and watch this industry collapse.
Our economy is in a recession.
Manning lobs it. Boris alone. Touchdown.
Expect anything different?
Great job.
Phillies are world champions.
Let Phelps down and out. History in Beijing for Michael Phelps.
If there is anyone out there who still doubts that America is a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. Where we are met with cynicism and doubt, and those who tell us that we can't, we will respond with that timeless creed that sums up the spirit of a people. Yes, we can. Thank you. God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.
Our editor, Angela Dominguez, put that together. Angie, great job.
Yeah, fantastic job. What a year it was.
All right.
We'll be right back.